Chi-Town Tim. With the speed limit I learned yesterday.
Speed limits.
Pocket fives.
I like it.
Yo Bob repping it for Telluride.
An additional sales tax, state sales tax.
Justin called with the 7-4 suited. Ryan obliging with the 6-9 suited, and T-Fam going nowhere with the Jack-9 suited. Four-handed. I like how loose everybody's playing so far. King 9-3.
Definitely seeing some middling hands get to see the flop. Always good for the action. T-Fam flopping second pair backdoor spades. Half decent kicker.
I just got confirmation they do have the stream on in the background.
Wow, and just
Justin.
a continuation from Justin there. Or cut out, excuse me, the 7-4 club. He's going to take that one down.
Got his own set of sleeve tats. Just like it's just an additional intimidating factor.
Sleeve party.
Yeah.
Hoping to get mine. The difference between players. The thinner you can squeeze out value, the more profitable you're going to be on a consistent basis and in the long term. So
Yeah.
it makes a difference. Those little pots, they add up, man.
Yeah, whenever I started studying the game again in like this decade, that's so far the most impressive thing with the pros, that they can do that consistently.
Yeah.
Because there's so many spots in these low-stakes games that you can just go check on the river, and you miss out. That's where all the profit comes from, or that's where a lot of profit comes from, is getting that additional bet on the end versus a second best. And it's like, seems like a trivial thing, but if you want to make money in this game, you've got to make it in all the thin spots.
You sure do.
No, but I'm not even worried about the appraisal as a cash buyer, but from the standpoint of my exit strategy, right?
So three-handed here, King 6, King 9, and 10-7.
I'm probably gonna, it's got a desk house.
Oh, wow, Justin flops the King High flush.
Just flops it on people. 1 in 122 chance to flop a flush with any two suited cards. And comes right out and smashes it, getting no.
10s and 7s for Chi-Town Tim.
Pair.
And he's got his own club draw.
Sure does. Tim probably going to lead here from the straddle.
Nice check back from Justin.
He's just fine.
Quick call. He's praying a club doesn't come.
Was Justin the pre-flop aggressor? I'm really surprised actually.
Yeah, Justin raised 50 pre.
Yeah, if he was a pre-flop aggressor, I think a bet was in order to charge a lot.
All the draws, all the ace highs.
draws. Your opponents still connect with this pairwise pretty often, and if you're going to get the value, it's got to be on the flop before the board texture gets a little too scary. This run out did kind of come perfect for, or actually not really, the 5 pairs.
The 5.
So now any jack now beats 10-7, which is unfortunate, but it was probably.
It's always an annoying pattern when you have nice starting hands back to back to back, and then you just get 3-bet. That's how you spew, out of your control. Like you feel like you have to open, but then somebody's going to 3-bet you, and then you have to fold.
Yep. Justin in the small blind says it's good enough for a call. Addy coming along, coming to the party. Just Jeff in the third blind says why not. Queen deuce is in there. He's actually, let's see, very interesting.
10-9's actually in the lead.
In the lead right now. That's very interesting. Not anymore. Looks like Justin flops trips. Love to see that when you flat the small blind. However, he decides to lead here, which you don't blame trying to pump up a pot now when you've got another hand. You don't want a lot of players to check this flop back. But given that there was so many behind, somebody's probably going to take a stab at it. And 4s would have felt pretty safe on that board. A lot of hands are going to feel very safe on that board. So I think a check call was kind of in order. And if they did have nothing but ace high, etc., may as well let them catch up a little, give them some rope. Justin is taking an incredibly aggressive line here, trying to squeeze the max from Sashi, whose 4s are still very curious. making the flat call, coming along.
A little sticky for Sushi.
A little sticky. It's just rare that a donk
like a-
lead like this is ever a bluff.
Because now Heart's even.
Now hearts even came through, but it shouldn't really change that much. Obviously, it's going to make it harder for Sushi to call, which is relevant. But how do you balance a donk leading range like this?
I know.
You don't. So, very interesting choice, but maybe you got a little more value out of the fours. There are 921 of you in the chat. That is awesome. I think that's actually one of the bigger turnouts we've had on the Wednesday stream. So thank each and every one of you for being here. If you haven't already, do us a favor, smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you are not already. The like goal for the entire stream, as you can see at the top of the chat, is 500. I know we can make that happen. We're going to bug you guys until it does. So
Absolutely.
we may as well shut us up early.
We've almost got 1,000 watching now. We can totally make it happen. Just Jeff. Ace-Jack suited in the big blind. He's going to call Justin's open from the button. A lot of players 3-bet there. Ace-3-4, 2 spades.
Smashes top pair. Checks all the way around. King on the turn.
Seth Derrick, hello from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hello, Seth.
75 to call.
My dog Nico says, I see you on every poker stream, Nick from Yuma. Don't you know that he is a full-time stream watcher?
Yeah.
Didn't you know that? We knew that because he's here every single day.
He puts his hours in.
Sure does.
Quick raise here from Justin. This is dirty if these guys actually are related, because that's like kind of messed up. They feel like brothers.
I feel like if I had a brother at the table, I would want his money more than anyone else. I had my uncle at my table once recently here at TCH, and I wanted his money more than anyone else.
Awesome. 6 is on the river here. Just Jeff giving Justin another opportunity to bluff.
Looks like he's going to take it for bigly numbers.
It looks like 650.
650, nearly full pot. Just Jeff. All the draws bricked.
I think he's going to find a call.
I think he's going to find a call here. Oh, look at the stare down.
Definitely a stare
These guys
down,
know
bro.
each other for sure.
Dude.
They're not brothers. Look at this. Look at that. And he's got the chips in hand.
William Riffett says we've got pot limit hold'em in Oregon as well in a few places. That's interesting.
Makes the call.
2-1-4. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody's enjoying their evening, being able to chill out, watch some mid-stakes 2-card poker action. I know we are, as we always do.
As always, loving all the action we see here.
That's right, Justin King-9 suited under the gun +2. Sushi, he had a slew of really good cards to begin with.
Yep. I don't think we've seen him play anything but pocket pairs, but he hasn't had much else to play but pocket pairs. Makes a flat call with the pocket 8s. Ace-10 gets out of the way. 3 better fold hand for sure. Facing 2 players. Not unreasonable to let it go.
Queen Deuce 9-2 diamonds. So Justin, with his second pair, is ahead.
Especially getting well out of the way. He's going to take it down, right?
It's just like an endless sport. So there's a lot of.
I'm sure Friedrich got his workout in today.
Absolutely.
Yo Bob 7-6 to Cuddy. Puts in the flat call versus T-Fam. Justin on the button, defends. 10-7 suited. Dominated diamonds. And oh, look here, we got Just Jeff with Ace-King off suits.
He's had a nice run of cards. His stack is developing.
Definitely a pretty solid squeeze spot here. Puts in the bet 255. I like the size. Nice big sizing here.
NFY says your mic volume is low.
Yeah, I just put it close to my face.
So heads up between Justin and Just Jeff. Justin wants some of those Just Jeff chips. And top pair for Justin.
Justin smashes top pair here. And just Jeff, understanding that this board is going to hit a button double smooth call flatting range pretty often, as we're seeing in real time. Wouldn't be crazy to call once. You do have 2 overcards, ton of equity in the hand still, but does in fact let it go.
Sunglasses are a rare occurrence these days. You don't see those very. So Justin has released some clothing as the game heats up. 75 here from Ryan with the Jack 4 off in the cutty. And then announce your hand whenever you hit showdown.
Oh my!
I've got
God.
it straight.
Yeah, that one definitely gets me. It's like, great, thanks. I couldn't read the board. Warren Brooks, you guys really make this interesting and fun to watch. Thank you, sir. We do our best, our very best. And we only have the best for you.
That's right.
You guys want to do a round of Straddle?
Yes.
Anybody?
Man, we saw Justin. He took off. The jacket comes off, and the tats come out.
Sun's out, guns out. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Got in there workouts today. I went to the gym today. Don't know why I keep doing that.
I replaced
idea.
I replaced some drywall in our garage for our workout, and it was brutal.
Oh, I believe that.
It was hot.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, it wasn't even that bad today.
Right.
But
I was dying. I'm also, weak. So it was that much worse for me.
And I feel like once you become a dad, everything just
That's right.
everything.
Somehow
is
now
just,
I have all these house
it's
projects. Went to Lowe's.
Dad's country.
Yeah. Yeah, JS's worst etiquette is saying, I put you all in. How much you got? I put you all in.
I remember it was,
I hate that so much.
Oh, I said that once. The first time I went to a casino, I said I put you all in. And
like,
the dealer was like, "What?"
It's like, dude, it's 2019.
I told my uncle that I said that, and he's like, "No,
No. You only have to learn those lessons once.
Yeah, no, it was pretty goofy. Wow, we got a raise here from T-Fam, ace 10 on the button, and we're seeing 4 calls.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, John Russo says, say you flopped it. So, like, announce your hand at Showdown and say, I flopped it. It's like, yeah, we know.
We know. Thanks, bud.
Oh, yeah, it's like unlimited discussion points right there. Poker players, there's a lot of things that can tilt us.
Marty Drain says, I love stacking people who sit with the arm crossing over to their opposite shoulder. You ever see that where they hold their cards and they're just doing
only
this?
all the time.
Trung does that. Trung does that one. I don't really have a problem with that one. You're just trying to be stoic. It's
yeah,
fine.
I mean, however is comfortable for you to sit, I'm fine.
Yep. And who we got lead now? We got, wow, this flop checked through. And Tim going to put out a massive bet. Half pot with pocket 4s. Sushi, nothing. Ryan's still in the game. Ace Queen. Once the flop checks through. Ace Queen, not a bad hand to have here. Wow, lets it go. Pretty surprised to see that one. And this is going to get through. The 4s. The 4s.
Glow Sun Spa says, Ryan, this is Auntie Susie and Grandma. Oh, Auntie Susie and Grandma and I are watching you. We are so proud of you. Ryan, we're all proud of you, man. Running great. Got the whole family involved. Shout out to Auntie Susie and Grandma.
Got everyone. The whole fam.
No
in the
pressure,
chat.
bro. It's
No
like, all right, so you've been
pressure.
telling us you've been playing poker, huh? We're all going to watch you. And if you lose money, we're going to ask you about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you could have just left when you were up.
Love it.
Well, you love that. That's tilting. Okay, so Jeremy opened up ace king to 65 and 3 callers.
All reasonable calls here. Let's see, Justin with a gutter to Broadway. Clint, nothing but some naked 7s. Ryan, 9 high.
Jeremy's got the Broadway draw. Justin's got middle pair.
I mean, I would say that game
It got real, guys.
minus to like a B plus A minus.
Yeah.
It was such a good game after that. It was like. And then to watch
Justin bet 110. Jeremy called 110.
Smacky Magoogan.
This guy came, and then your buddy there is just.
3 clubs on the turn.
Changes nothing. Complete brick. Wouldn't be crazy for this to go check, as it does. And king on the end. The money card.
Wow.
That's the money card. Jeremy now, top pair. Good kicker.
Instant bet for 200. And Justin here raises 650.
Raises, yeah. Camera's got to catch up. This is rough stuff. I love the raise here.
Jeremy's like, what is raising me here other than 10-9 and
2 pair.
kings and jacks, kings and queens?
Yeah, I would think that Jeremy's actually, he's either putting him on exactly his hand or king queen. But he does make the crying call on the end, going to show the 2 pair. Jeremy, unfortunately, getting taken to Value Town. Got to meet the mayor.
That's right.
You got to hold the key to the city and monster dealer, this man.
Monster beard as well. Powering through even in the summer with that beard.
He's hanging on.
40
hanging
from
on.
Justin. He's been quiet lately, trying to change things around. Just Jeff with another king queen.
It's true. We haven't seen much from Justin, really at all. Just Jeff flat calls. Ryan getting in there, 760. Sushi getting a pretty slam
Good
dunk
squeeze
price.
spot here in the cutoff.
Yeah, I mean, facing under the +1 open, though,
It's optimistic.
it's pretty optimistic. And with that, once you get one color, all you do is bloat the pot.
Okay, yeah,
so,
good point.
And maybe if Sushi had something like Ace Queen, sure, you don't mind squeezing there by any means.
Dude, look at this pot right now.
Wow, what are we seeing? And of course, Chi-Town Tim, 7. Wow, look at this.
Doesn't even fit on the
8
screen, bro.
ways to the flop, everybody. This is the one. I want to
this is
see.
the
I
one.
want to
It's
see.
gotta be.
I want to see a 10K pot. Give me a 8. I can't even tell with all the cards.
10, 8,
I
3,
got
2
started with the
spades.
8s.
Okay, so Clint with top pair, pretty good kicker, Jack 10, backdoor spades.
Chi-Town and Ryan both have a gutter. Over cards for just Jeff. Backdoor hearts for Sushi. Better top pair for Addy, worst kicker. And checks all the way to Ryan, who's going to bet out with the gutter ball to the 9. Man, this is a very strong line to take.
Yeah.
Betting into 7 players.
Yeah.
And Sushi.
He's been running pretty good in these spots.
Sushi, though, puts in the raise.
Sushi said, look, I've got your number, bro. I'm going to keep raising
number.
you.
Oh, man. And this is going to put Clint and Addy in such a weird spot.
Clint folds.
Yeah, I would. It's not even a crazy fold.
Oh, wait, no, he's still there. Look,
No, is
the
he?
graphics.
Not a crazy fold by any means. Honestly, pretty ambitious flat call most of the time, and he does let it go. Doesn't look happy about it. I wouldn't be
He's probably
either.
going to get through.
Addy snap. Yeah, honestly, it might, which is
Just shows him.
I love
So-
it.
Sushi's found a nice niche for himself, raising his buddy on the right.
Something happening on the floor behind him.
65.
Oh
from
my
Jeremy.
God, and Yo Bob. 2 kings again. Honestly, he's been running the best pre-flop, which is so funny.
He's had some big pre-flop
Because
pairs.
he ain't getting in the middle with much else than that. Is he just flat call? Is he going to slow play his king?
Interessante.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's going to get Justin to oblige.
Ooh, Justin says, all right,
So now he's going to squeeze with the queen 10 off.
punish the dead money.
Be surprised if Yo Bob 5 bets here, or 4 bets.
Back raises. I would really love a flat call here. I would really love a flat call here. Does not look like he will oblige, though. He is counting out more chips than are already in the pots. What did he say?
He min clicks him.
I think he is going to
850.
850, just over a min click with 2 Cowboys. Honestly, this would have been a pretty sick spot to slow play. Even out of position, whenever person puts in a raise this big in the straddle, it's pretty weights them pretty heavily to a lot of nothing burger hands. It wouldn't. It would behoove you to let them see a flop and catch up, because now he's just going to fold. He's very confused. I would be confused if I saw a flat call back raise.
It's a strange line for sure.
It's a strange line. It gets the call. It's getting the job done. So, Yo Bob getting some value. 2 kings here. Justin drawing very, very thin here. Not the flop.
Brutal flop
Wow.
for kings.
Neither player loves that flop. This is awful. This may actually give Justin the room to bluff Bob off his hand, potentially.
Yo, Bob. He's telling himself, that ace is always going to flop.
Always when I have kings. But he is not deterred for even a moment. Puts out the bet, down bets it. Looks like 800.
Instant fold from Justin.
Snap fold from Justin.
Relief for Yo, Bob.
Next week with a shirt that says Scoop that hoe on it.